quest began with a riddle. In 1,000 years, Gondahar was destroyed. 1,000 years ago, Gondahar will be saved. And what can't be avoided will be.
One less mirror bird to watch over our kingdom of Gondahar, killed like the others were. Who would do it, and why?
To keep us from learning what threatens us. Without the eyes of the mirror birds, we can't see what's happening at the borders of our land. I predicted this. Why have we of Gondahar neglected new technologies?
A measure of our civilization is that we prefer the organic. It is ironic that a decision of the heart may now cost us our lives.
We've lived in peace so long, we've neglected the possibility of evil. And we may have forgotten how to fight it. Perhaps we've been fools in this land of ours, a fool's paradise. At the very least, we were short-sighted.
The ears of the earth.
Sheol, I will be at your command. I have chosen you to lead Sylvain out there until you reach the noise.
will be ready.
Sheol, all of you say was, will be, instead of simply I am. Why?
We deformed, as you call us, are terrified of the present. When the genetic errors were first committed, we had the gift of foresight. We could see the future. Now each new generation grows even more deformed, and we have lost this gift. And in losing it, all that we have left is a double prophecy. Doubly obscure. In 1,000 years, Gondahar was destroyed and all its people killed. 1,000 years ago, Gondahar will be saved, and what can't be avoided will be.
In 1,000 years, Gondahar was destroyed. 1,000 years ago, Gondahar will be saved. Past and future as one. But what does it mean?
We don't understand it any better than you, but these words have become our saying. And the past, future, our way of speaking and believing.
Don't. Sextra. How could we have done such a thing? Is this a dream? Where did you come from?
I'm Ariel. Who are you?
My name is Sylvain. How did you get here?
I don't know what happened, but suddenly I was chained. It's strange, isn't it? The metalmen destroyed my village, but they spared me. Maybe this is why. So that I could be here with you. And it may be the last night of my life.
I feel the same way. As if I've been chosen, but for some purpose I don't understand.
The light seems to absorb them. They just vanish. The prisoners who enter that door are human, but they emerge as machines.
Men of metal, our mission is a success. Our losses do not matter. Those metal men who were destroyed have served a worthy cause. We need not mourn them. Death has meaning only for contemptible beings, beings in love with the individual self. The I does not exist. The true I is we. It is we. It is we. And we are he, the great beginning, master of our energy and soon master of the world. We are destroying the decadent Gondahar, kingdom of waste and license. The great beginning will destroy Gondahar, for what kingdom deserves to live in peace from mere pleasure and freedom? Before the final annihilation, our delegates will travel over the circumscribing ocean to prove our complete submission. Contact with the Master will renew our power and our strength. Hear me. Hear me. Tonight you must disconnect your faculties.
He doesn't talk, but they can hear him.
Gods rarely speak.
As we drifted, I felt as if my mind was being stripped, and every thought and memory was exposed. My training as an agent was useless now. Here in a place where I could keep no secrets.
I am the Metamorphosis.
Jasper Research Department, File 276, Experiment, Biological. Codename Metamorphosis, the experimental brain. Metamorphosis is now grown at an extraordinary pace. Within a few days, its volume has almost doubled. Nevertheless, its faculties are still gravely inferior to those of a normal brain. File number 327, codename Metamorphosis. The huge size of the Metamorphosis has forced us to transport it from the laboratory onto a platform we have constructed in the circumscribing ocean. There, its cellular makeup has quadrupled. But most extraordinary is that it now has developed its own senses. Sight, touch, and still others we have never before encountered.
It's monstrous.
File number 484. For reasons of security, we must discontinue our experiments. It is impossible to determine whether this creation can be destroyed.
The researchers dumped the Metamorphosis into the circumscribing ocean, and the rest is our unwelcome future. Those who created it thought they destroyed it.
Destroyed it. And meanwhile, its cells continued to grow, and now give life to the live metal.
Gandahar then has worked its own destruction. Out of our ignorance and pride, we have forged a deadly enemy.
They would have us all become heartless, faceless beings bowing to a shapeless voice. I will not let them succeed.
Foolish little man, do you want to solve the puzzle? Then put away that useless syringe and hear what I am telling you. The invasion comes from the future.
That's ridiculous. Impossible.
You dare to tell me what is impossible? You know nothing about the continuity of time, about its false perspectives, its paradoxes, its relation to space.
So Gandahar is the victim of an invasion which hasn't occurred yet? That's absurd.
While you smugly argue with what is, a different logic suggests the invasion continues from the future to the present.
It's too incredible. Show me some proof.
You've already seen the proof.
Where?
The door of time. You did not grasp its meaning.
The door be a little old for battle.
During the next 1,000 years, you will go into a long sleep at the bottom of the ocean. On the appointed day, at the appointed hour, you will awake, just as you are today. There is always the door of time. The door of time.
I had accomplished nothing. I had understood nothing.
1,000 years or one day, will be the same once you pass through the door of time.
Metamorphosis. Now are you ready to die?
Your task is impossible. We mustn't rejoice too soon. These old cells of mine will be replaced by fresh ones. On